everybody, Amelia here, and welcome back to more Dragon Quest XI. We are currently in Nautica, and we're currently a fish. Again, yay. We came here to, how do I get out? Hold on. How do I get out? There we go. I forgot what being a fish was like. Descent. We're currently here just to get some quests going. There's one, at least, that we know of. I thought there were two. What was the other one? Let's see. There's no speed up button. Shame. Let's see, let's go in here. Quest. Perfect. It has been almost, yes, 600 years since the Royal Terrarium was founded. I was hoping to mark this anniversary by unveiling a new, exhibit. An item that I first saw when I was, still a fresh-faced hatchling. Yes, it caught my eye as I made the perilous journey from the beach to the ocean. Alas, I've been unable to find such a treasure on the ocean floor. And being a sea turtle, I cannot go to the world above to retrieve it. But you, young man, you can travel freely between the ocean and the land. If you were to assist me, yes, I could acquire the exhibit of my dreams. Well, my boy, will you journey to the world above and bring me back, this truly startling treasure? Something very specific from the world above. Secrets of the sunken spirit. You will? Truly, you are a kind soul. Very well. The item that I seek is very unique in shape, almost like a long, legless squid. I only caught a brief glimpse of it many years ago. It was atop a cliff that towered above one of your human villages. It was black and glossy, and large enough to fit a mermaid inside. But then, just as I was admiring its beauty, bang! It produced a cacophonous blast that sent a shockwave running across the surface of the sea. It took my breath clean away. Ever since that day, that enormous, explosive, sleek, black squid has never been far from my heart. If you have any idea where such an item might be found, could you bring one back to me from the world above? It would be the perfect exhibit to celebrate the 600th anniversary of the founding of the Royal Terrarium. I am counting on you, Luminary. Okay. Aha, there's the other one. But where is that? And a ship. Ooh. Let's go down then. Oh, is this the, about the person that ate a fish? I'm the legal counsel of the merman on the stand. He has been accused of flouting Nautica's supreme... So sorry. He's been accused of flouting Nautica's supreme command. He saw a tasty-looking fish, and, by his own admission, he sank his teeth into it without asking its permission. I need to show the judge he's not a criminal at heart, but hatchling lord that I am, I don't know where to start. If I could read my mentor's casebooks, even just a little, I'm sure that I could build a case to safeguard his acquittal. I need to go and borrow them, but now the court's in session, I cannot leave. My client sealed his fate with his confession. If only I could quote those notes, I'm sure that he'd go free. Oh, Luminary, will you go and bring them back for me? Wants you to bring her back a book of undersea legal precedents to help her defend her friend in court. Okay. Oh, thank you, Luminary. You're as kind can be. My mentor was an ace attorney, famed throughout the sea. It was to follow in his footsteps that I studied law. Alas, he left us long ago and now lives on the shore. He built a hut upon a silent island to the west and hid himself away in self-inflicted house arrest. As you may surmise, he was an odd, unsocial sort, but always kind at heart and a true maestro in the court. If you could ask him for his notes on all the trials he stood at, I may yet get the chance to prove the law is something I'm good at. Okay. Float upward. Yeah, that's the way. Oh, let's go ahead and rest up. When you first came here as a fish, it was my house you stayed in. Now I know just who you are. I'll never take a trade-in. In fact, I turned my home into a hostelry instead. They're queuing up to slumber in the Luminary's bed. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. Just a rest, then? That will be 112 gold coins. I think I can, afford that. But I am the luminary. Shouldn't I be giving it for free? What a shame. This would probably be a good time to, like, check on all the sparklies. Brazilian Sovereign. I can't go any faster, and that's what kills me. Let's see. Sparkly, where are you? Hello? Was it in here? Huh. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Somewhere. It's like right on the edge. Yep, I even missed it. I have no idea what that will do for me. I don't remember anymore. If I ever knew at all. Okay. Let's go up. Actually, can I just zoom myself on out of here? So I think that was it. Now here's the thing, is... Where is Gondolia? Because I don't remember. Was it like... The last bastion? I'm trying to remember. Academy, Phenomenon, Champ Sauvage. Where was Gondolia? I don't quite remember. It was on the sea, wasn't it? Or am I just thinking of Puerto Valor? Where was Gondolia? This is why you don't take 5 months off from playing a video game, because you always forget, Amelia. You'd think you'd learn by now. Where am I going? I want to go to Gondolia. I just don't remember where it is. Give me a second. I'm gonna look it up. Because I'm a cheater. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Pascalopolis. So maybe that area down right there. Okay, hold on. So Hato was here. Gallipolis is here. Let's just go to Gallipolis. While we're there, we'll pick up the hammer if we can and do that quest. To see if we can find that book. It has the second page of the letter. Mordigan. Yes, Mordigan. That was the name of the person.
So the rumors were true. Erdwin's lantern descends towards Gallipolis.
That's not at all ominous.
They say it began when Yggdrasil fell and darkness covered the land. But why? What is happening to our world?
Erdwin's lantern, eh?
Can it see it? Oh, that's odd.
Back in Dundrasil, we had a legend that after Erdwin defeated the Dark One, he ascended to the skies as a star, so he could watch over Erdrea for all eternity.
This is a great shot.
That was one of Eleanor's favorite stories. And I always thought it was just that, a story.
This is an even better one.
But now I'm not so sure. I mean, if the Lord of Shadows' rise caused Erdwin's lantern to descend...
You couldn't feel that?
Are you even listening, laddie? Oh, charming. Well, I can share my musings with you again if you'd like.
Oh no, I didn't really.
Back in Dundrasil, we had a legend that after Erdwin defeated the Dark One, he ascended to the skies as a star, so that he could watch over Erdrea for all eternity.
I did not actually need an update.
It was one of your mother's favorite stories. And I always thought it was just that, a story. But now I'm not so sure. It does seem that the Lord of Shadows' rise has caused Erdwin's lantern to descend after all.
I mean, at least they gave me a different view.
Well, I suppose this is no time to be standing around pontificating.
Especially
the
twice.
lantern's on course to crash straight into this fair kingdom.
That doesn't sound like something that the luminary would do.
We'd best go and see what the Sultan thinks of all this, eh?
That's not a quest. It's just a person talking. The legends of Gallopolis tell that Erdwin's lantern was placed in the sky to watch over Erdrea. But I fear that the sight of the sinister star descending upon us has caused many to doubt those legends. It is hard to feel that such an ominous presence could be benign. Of course, I cannot pretend to know the truth of the situation. Perhaps His Most Exalted Majesty the Sultan might be able to provide you with more information. Okay. Racetrack. Now, I want to say... There was, It was Gondolia. Yeah, Gondolia. Not Gallopolis. But Gallopolis has that book. Okay. By the sands, I cannot believe that people still visit us here. I hope you do not think that these city walls will keep you safe. I advise you to leave Gallopolis immediately. Have you not seen the giant star that descends towards us? Once it strikes, this place will be no more. Truly, we are doomed. Then why don't you leave? I mean, it's like positioned perfectly over like the racetrack, so I don't know. That's items. This is no time to be trading. There's arm weapon. Do you even have anything anymore? Rapier. But super low. Fizzle foil. Huh. I mean, I don't have 14,000. Oh. Poison moth knife. I would swear I had one of those, didn't I? Posy pole. I don't have a lot of anything. An axe. Nope, I'm going to go away. And hop while I do it. Whee! Because why not? Oh me, oh my, just look at you. What a handsome fellow you are. I wish to give you the priceless gift of Puff Puff. Will you permit me? No. Ah, you are a serious, sober soul, I see. So be it. But if you should ever change your mind, I will be waiting. I've already fallen for your Puff Puff before. You shall not trick me twice. I can't believe she's worried about Puff Puff. What luck. Norn finds a recipe entitled So You Want to Be a Witch. But he knows all these recipes are already. Probably because I found this book before. Now here's the thing. I've already been all through here, right? It was a noble family. I don't remember anything about a noble family. I am sorry, sir. We are not open yet. Return the evening, please. Good day to you, friend. I am pleased to report that as a result of your heroics, my cactus cutlets are growing tastier every day. I'm not quite satisfied just yet, however. Rest assured that you'll be the first to sample the new recipe as soon as it has been perfected. Golden globes are not the only rarefied forms of regular monsters. Seeking others out would provide you with valuable experience, I am sure. Yeah, because we did a quest for him, I remember. Hello there, young man. How about a visit to the circus? It's just a ticket when you need to shake off those end-of-the-world blues. Oh! Oh! I forgot we had the red door key. 2,000 gold coins. I like. Give me more. Making the magic happen. He takes a look inside. Hocus loci, hocus hats, fizzle retardant suits. Seed of skill. Oh, a mini medal. Yay. Nothing in that one. Disappointing. Pretty Betsy. Okay. When was the last time I actually forged anything? I'm wondering if it's been a while, right? There's nothing there. If we go here into the circus. What have you guys got to say? How do they do it? It is miraculous. Such a welcome diversion. But I cannot actually... Oh. It doesn't do it automatically, Amelia. You have to jump. Oh, I can jump onto it. It's the circus of life. Prepare to be amazed. Ladies and gentlemen, hip, 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 phew. A few of my performers ran away in the night, so I've had to take the rest of the stage instead. I wish I had a few more tricks up my sleeve. Still, the show must go on. No one comes to the circus to hear me grumbling, especially not at a time like this. That's right, because this is where we found Salvando. Look at her dance. Truly, she is the best. Let's see. What have you guys got to say anything? I just want to forget everything. Look at the ringmaster go. Anything behind here? No. Which makes sense. And... okay. So I'll have to go out. To go around. I don't know that there's any real point to going around necessarily. I think we already got everything that was here. And yeah, there's nobody else here. That was the other side. Yeah. I'm just wondering... like, there's not too many places that we haven't looked before. Let's go to the other side of town and see what we can find there. Es un poco solitario. It's a little lonely. Look at these empty streets, senor. Ever since the lantern started falling, people have left Gallopolis in droves. Which is not a bad idea. Maybe you should do the same. Even the circus does not attract many people these days. It is also sad. Anything on this side? Nope. This is the entrance to the spectator stands. Seats would once sell out in a matter of minutes, but since the stars started falling, sales have greatly decreased. So you'd say they're falling like the stars? This is it. This is the end. Prince Ferris will save us. This is the end for us. Even Prince Ferris cannot do anything to prevent that star from falling upon our heads. If I remember correctly, Prince Ferris was a bit of a dud, so no surprise there. And even if we were to flee Gallopolis, we would be sure only to encounter monsters far more terrifying than any we have seen before. No, running will not save us. Nothing will. Of course, everyone in Gallopolis became frightened when Erdwin's lantern began to fall, but there is no need for us to lose hope. Prince Ferris is sure to come to our rescue. He will know what to do. I want to pet the doggy. Get a good doggy. Okay, let's go up here. Another thing I don't like. His most exalted majesty, the Sultan, has been gathering every scrap of information he can find on Erdwin's lantern ever since it started to descend. Should you happen to know anything about it, anything at all, I am certain he would wish to hear it from you. I am certain he would. Hello again, my budding young marksman. How goes the hunt for targets? Since you've come all the way to see me, it is only fair that I give you a hint to speed you along on the road to crossbow mastery, would you not say? Let me see. There are still some targets that remain unstruck in the realms and regions of Erdrea that you have visited so far. Yes, it seems you've not hit all the targets in the Galapagos region yet, so get out there and search high and low. Leave no stone unturned. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Go forth, find those targets, and most of all, enjoy yourself. Is that star truly Erdwin's lantern? I am afraid I cannot see it as anything other than ominous. Hooray, the luminary is coming back. Did you hear? Erdwin's lantern is falling down, which means the luminary of legend is coming back. Just when the world needs him most, he will come and save everyone. Well, that's one way to think of it. Erdwin's lantern is falling, yes? Does this mean that the luminary is coming back? Yes, he's right in front of you. So it is true by the sands, but why? Why would he come back now? Oh, I think I know. He is coming to chase away the Lord of Shadows, yes? He is coming to save the world. Yeah, nothing. I figured as much. And they're just standing there staring. I am not yet greatly experienced in matters of wizardry, and it is clear even to me that Erdwin's lantern possesses great magical power. There is something special about it, that much is certain. Do not ask me what that something is, however. I am afraid I have no idea. What are everyday folks like us supposed to do about a massive star falling from the sky? Hey, I'm not looking forward to getting crushed to bits either, but we might as well face facts here. Putting up a fight's not going to change anything. More people. It is a truly vast object. I dare not imagine what would happen if it were to crash into our kingdom. The lantern is falling. The very symbol of the man who defeated the Dark One comes crashing down from the sky. The end times are here at last. Prepare yourselves for the end of your foolish world. But not yours? That's strange that you make the distinction. It's more important than ever to remain vigilant. Most of the merchants who once traded here have already turned tail and fled the city. I simply cannot condone such cowardice. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's more like they just want to stay alive. Smart thing to do. Whoever lived in this house before got scared and decided to hightail it out of Galapagos. I thought I might as well move in since they won't be needing it anymore. Here, don't look at me like that. I ain't done nothing wrong. Who cares about a bit of house sitting when the world's about to end? I mean, I didn't say anything. Whew. Let's take a look. Party hide. Nothing. Are these openable? No. Well, this house was a bust. No letter in here. This doesn't look like a nobleman's house anyway. Unless their idea of noble and mine are different. Bet you nothing's in here because I already got these. Yep. Let's keep looking. My husband is a desert knight. He and his unit have ventured beyond the city walls in search of a means of dealing with the lantern. I am sure that he will have to face many monsters, and naturally I am concerned, but I must remain strong until his return. There's a book called Wanderers No More, the Galapolitan Circus. Ah, we've seen this before. Don't mind me just looking around at your stuff. Two separate beds. Are things, not okay with you and your husband? Betcha these are, yeah, nothing too. Oh, I'm really wondering. This was the... Oh, actually, that's really good. Because I had not saved in a long time. Our priest was killed by monsters. Oh, that's terrible. He was walking outside the city and went to a child's aid. The beast turned on him instead and took his life. I am by no means capable, but nevertheless I've decided to spend the rest of my days continuing his good work. Okay. No. Wait, what? Oh my god, you guys. I really need to actually start reading. Ugh. Never mind. Why do they do that? I can quit on my own. I don't need your help to quit. Can't believe I did that. Let's see. That's a way out as well. Okay. I'm beginning to really wonder. Maybe the only noble house in Gallopolis is the Sultan's place. Kind of makes some sense, doesn't it? Yeah, it makes some sense. What is the point? I simply do not understand what is going on. First Yggdrasil falls and the world becomes infested with monsters, then this enormous star descends towards us. It is all too much for me. It leaves me with no desire to do anything. I remain here and await my fate. Sucks to be you. My husband is a horseman, trained only to ride around a racetrack, but now he has been drafted into the army and is expected to spend his days fighting monsters. His hunger when he returns home is frightening. Every day I struggle to prepare enough food. We've probably read this one. The deadly denizens of the celestial sands. Yeah, nothing in there. I'm going crazy. There's no book in any of these households. It's more important than yeah, I've seen it before. There's another doggy. Hello, doggy. Let me pet you. Oh, nothing. Zip. Nada. Zilch. Is a descendant of Erdrin's lantern perhaps connected to the Lord of Shadow's destruction of Yggdrasil? Surely it's unthinkable that two such phenomena could occur so soon after one another by sheer coincidence. Come now, eat some hay. I cannot pet the horses. It's just as well. The horses have been deeply troubled of late. How do I know? Oh, it is very simple. One can learn a lot from examining their manure. Recently, the color has been very troubling indeed. It is a sure sign that the horses are just as frightened as everyone else in Gallopolis. Good to know. Ah, this is like a step back in time. The horses have not been the same since Erdwin's lantern started falling. It is as though they can sense that all is not right with the world. Probably no real need to be over here. Ah, I know you. You were the one who entered the Sand National in place of Prince Ferris. You are perhaps surprised that races are still being held here in Gallopolis despite our current troubles, yes? But you see, people are in greater need of diversion than ever. Indeed, you should consider racing yourself. I would be honored to share the track with you. There are races still? Easy girl, that silly star is nothing to be scared of. Are you lost? These gates lead back into the city. Shall I open them for you? No. That's kind of pointless. These poor horses are frightened. Oh, can I get on the horse? Oh no, I can pat the horse. Oh, look at that. See, I can pet the horses. All is right with the world. Except for, you know, it being the end of the world and all that. Ah, it is wonderful to see you again. The world has become such a dangerous place lately. I was more than a little worried about you. Thank you for all that you did for us. As a result of your kind efforts, we are a family once more. I was a terrible father to my children. That is why I decided to work my fingers to the bone in order to provide for them now that they are grown. I had given up on our being reconciled. And yet by some miracle they have returned to me. I cannot believe it. I feel as though I am dreaming. They have told me what you did, friend. I thank you. From the bottom of my heart, if it were not for your assistance, my family would be lost to me still. Good day to you. 1,000 thank yous once again for all that you did for my sister. But there is something I would like to make clear. The fact that I am standing here with my father does not mean I have forgiven him. It is true, however, that he is not quite the dreadful man he once was. Age has softened him. And Akia and I are no longer children either. You kind of look like a kid. Kind of like me. Kid over here. Many more monsters roam the land as a result of the Lord of Shadow's influence. Knights have been dispatched to counter this threat, and several mounts have lost their lives in the process. I did not expect my beloved darlings ever to have to go to war. I should have treated them better when I had the opportunity. Don't make me cry. Okay, this is the last actual, house. My family have been loyal Gallipolitan subjects for generations. Indeed, this house was given to us by a former sultan in recognition of the contribution we have made to the kingdom. That is why I would never consider fleeing. Even against a falling star, I will fight to protect the house of my ancestors. Brave, if a bit, foolhardy. The lady of this house is a keen collector of classic literature. As her butler, it often falls me to do the collecting on her behalf. Many years ago, she dispatched me to Arborea to pick up a particularly rare volume. At the time, I was aggrieved to be sent on such an arduous journey, but looking back now, it was quite the adventure. What became of that book, you ask? I'm afraid that we no longer have it. A traveling woodcutter who once stayed here took it with him when he left. He was so enthralled by its contents that my lady reluctantly agreed to part with it. It was the only way to make him leave. If I remember correctly, he said that he was on his way to a cabin in the Mangle Grove. Whether he still resides there now, I do not know. God damn it. Should have known it wouldn't be that easy. Nothing is ever that easy. This is the entrance to the spectator stands. Take the path from the central paddock, please, should you wish to take part in a race. Our exalted Sultan seeks heroes to help save Gallipolis, but I fear that no one can hope to save us now. We are beyond salvation. These people are all doom and gloom. Sheesh. Not that I can say I blame them. Let's go ahead and talk to the Sultan, and then maybe we'll partake of a race. Ah, you are the adventurer who visited us here some time ago, are you not? Perhaps you've learned something of Erdwin's lantern on your travels? If so, you must share it with His Exalted Majesty the Sultan immediately, please. He is currently asking scholars from all over Erdrea to bring him information concerning the star. Well, she looks forlorn. The cats have all gone. Aww. Well, I guess that would be why. Do not falter, men. Do not whimper. A falling star is no match for the immovable resolve of a desert knight. We will defend Gallipolis at all costs, just as the pledge dictates. This is too much. I understand the importance of knightly training, and I do not deny that it is necessary. But to claim that we can prevent a star from falling star is simply foolish. Erdwin's lantern is simply another form of the adversity that knights pledge to overcome. We must do as the captain says. We must defend Gallipolis at all costs, even if it costs us our lives. You're probably empty. What'd I tell ya? You wish to speak to Prince Ferris? 1,000 pardons. He is not present at the moment. This bedroom is redonkulous. I see those books. I have no interest in those books. I probably have already read those books. I will wait for as long as it takes. My betrothed serves in the Gallipolitan army. He was dispatched to a foreign land and has since gone missing. But he will return, of that I am certain. He said he would come home to me, and I believe him. You'll make me cry. These are the chambers of our exalted Sultan and beloved Sultana. It has been deemed necessary for me to stand guard here. For in these troubled times, it is quite possible that some desperate soul will enter the palace seeking shelter. But you'll allow me through, because of course you will. These are difficult times for Gallipolis, and naturally I am most concerned, but I will never abandon His Exalted Majesty or the palace. As long as the Sultan and Sultana remain in the city, I will be here to protect them. Yeah. I'm beginning to think that it does not beginning to think, I know, it does not update with anything new. You must not tell anyone else about this, but the truth is I have made plans to leave Gallipolis. You coward! I'm just kidding. I have a family to think about. My loyalty to them is greater than my loyalty to my kingdom, especially as that kingdom is about to be destroyed. Okay, why would you just tell a random nobody? That makes no sense. No offense. I like how it seems like we're always, like, kicking up water. Why are we kicking up water? Is that our sweat? Because we're running? Are we sweating? Prince Ferris seems excited. I know not what Prince Ferris speaks with His Majesty concerning, but it is clear that the topic excites him greatly. Sleep, lost souls, be peaceful at last. Thy sufferings ended, miseries past. Go drift among the dunes, farewell friends. Be free, be still, sleep now till time's end. If you're looking for His Majesty, we'll find him in the throne room, but please try not to bother him too much and be sure to show due respect. Oh yes, he's deserving of so much respect. All the cats have fled. The morning Erdwin's lantern commenced its descent. All the cats of the palace fled. I have not seen them since. They do say that the feline spirit is more sensitive to changes in the world than that of the human. I see a cat right here. Ah, god damn it, it's twice now. I'm gonna pet the cat. It does not let me pet the cat. Yeah. You never know. There are some times that I miss things, you know? I mean... It doesn't hurt. Just takes some time. This is highly irregular. This man has entered the palace unbidden, and though I've asked him to leave, he simply ignores me. It seems he has come to the balcony in order to get a better view of Erdwin's lantern. But one does not simply roam the Sultan's home without permission. Core blimey! Fancy us getting to see a massive great big star up close like this. Talk about lucky, eh? Lucky indeed. Ah, it is you, Prince Ferris's friend. His Highness is talking to His Most Exalted Majesty the Sultan at the moment. He appears to be in a rather determined mood. He has set his mind on something, I'm sure of it. I have known that expression since he was but a child. Alright.
My boy, please. Your reckless heroics will get you killed.
Fear not, father. I will take all necessary precautions. By the time I return, the mystery of the star will be solved and Gallipolis will be saved.
So sure.
It is you. Thank you once again for all you did for my son. What in the name of the... Surely this cannot be.
It's been a while, eh, Your Majesty? Years, in fact. I haven't seen you since the Colloquy of Kings and the disaster that followed.
Lord Robert, please, you must listen. What we were told about the Luminary was false. He is not the spawn of the darkness after all.
Considering he's his grandkid, I think he knows.
Alas, we were all deceived by King Carnelian. We allowed the world to be destroyed. We brought this disaster upon ourselves.
Oh, come on, Your Majesty. We can hardly be blamed. This is Mordegon's doing. He's the one who possessed King Carnelian and caused all this chaos. This is down to him and no one else.
Here, here.
Lord Robert.
Now, listen. We need to talk about that star. If Erdwin's lantern falls much further, Gallopolis is done for. What do you know about it?
Sadly, very little. I have tasked my finest scholars with investigating its origins, but they have discovered nothing. There is one thing that may be of interest. My son Faris claims to have been able to make out runes on the surface of the barrier that surrounds the star.
Runes, eh? This is the first I've heard of a barrier surrounding the lantern,
Excuse me.
let alone anything being written on it. Was your lad sure of this?
He certainly appeared to be. In fact, he has taken one of our most learned scholars to the Celestial Sands in order to investigate the runes more closely. It is there that we believe the star will make its landing.
I see. Reckon we'd better go and take a good look at these runes ourselves, eh? Shall we head out after the prince?
What else would I do? Racing? I mean, come on. Why would I go racing at a time like this?
It would put my mind at ease if you would, Lord Robert. I cannot help but worry about him being abroad in such dangerous circumstances. You have my thanks. I will instruct the guards to permit you passage through the checkpoint. Journey safely.
Okay, cool, cool. As you saw, Faris has ventured north into the Celestial Sands. He hopes to decipher the runes that cover Erdwin's lantern. I hate to impose upon you, but should you travel to the sands yourself, please check on my boy. I cannot help but worry about him. To reach the sands, you will need to pass through the checkpoint west of the city. I am a little worried about Faris, of course, but he is an adult. He is capable of making his own choices and of taking responsibility for them. He must fulfill his own destiny in his own way. My role as his mother is simply to watch over him as he does so. This is so cool. Like, that really is. That's a cool feature. Bit wasteful, though, I'll be honest. I mean, maybe it's just the same water cycling over and over again. You know, if this was real and not, like, you know, a video game. But if it was the same, I'm sure it'd be the same water circling over and over again. But still, it's kind of wasteful because this is a desert. And they could probably use that water. But maybe it's salt water. Why would it be salt water, Amelia? That makes no sense. Alright, I'm getting punch drunk, I think. Anyway, we're going to actually end it here. I think in the next episode, we're going to do some racing. Because, I mean, like I was saying, why on earth would I go save the world when I could go racing? Yeah. Duh. So we'll do that first, and then we will see if maybe we either go after Faris first, or we go to Gondolia and pick up those quests. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do, but we'll find out in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.